There's a Snoop.
Now I know what you're talking about.
It's like the Snoop Dogg.
Yes.
You know how his meals.
Mm-hmm.
A munchie jacket.
Yeah, exactly. It's a hardcore munchie meal.
But yeah. You have like 13 seconds, right? You have like 13 seconds before they like cut it, right? Like,
yeah, something like that. I don't know.
That was only a couple.
Cool.
I was back from the bow to the wow. Yeah.
What else?
I didn't go get that. But
Dang. Well, welcome to episode 14 of Hungry and Bored. BOARD. Sorry, I took it. Sorry,
guy just
hungry.
takes my line.
No, because ever since you've been doing it, whenever I tell people now, I have to say BOARD.
yeah, but when we're here, you don't have to.
It's force of habit. But okay, let's start over.
I'm just kidding. No,
welcome. No, shut up.
I'm not gonna say
Welcome to Hungry and Bored.
Welcome, everybody.
BOARD.
There we go. I'm your host,
We have Rich
Nady
again.
Geary.
We're taking applications in case.
Yeah. I mean, I think if I go, like everyone should be.
It's
like,
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We might lose some followers.
Like all of them.
We'll go back
All
to
of
eating.
them.
Yeah, except your mom. She's probably the only one that
Wow.
But that wasn't a your mom joke.
It sounded like it.
That was pretty bad. That's your sister you're talking
It is
about.
my sister.
It is.
That's why it wasn't a your mom joke.
Oh, okay.
It was more of a
My sister?
Your sister joke?
No, it was more of a like she's the only one that follows, but she's not.
Okay. Anyways, welcome to Hungry and Bored, everybody.
Yes.
Today we have tried something very new, completely different. Ernie.
So I've mentioned this before. You should probably eat it before.
Yeah.
it
Okay.
gets-
Thank
Can you have me some more sriracha?
He put a lot on there.
So this is
did
like the fakey sriracha.
It's
because
not.
you can't get sriracha anywhere, like anywhere. So this is sriracha, not sriracha. It's like sriracha. It's fake. You want sriracha, and this is like the Wish version of it.
It's the sriracha.
But so this is I've talked about it. We've talked about it in one of our first episodes about the Panda Express Burritos. You can Google it; they're not made up. There's a couple places in California that actually you can order them. SoCal. So it's Panda. He chose. What did you choose on your burrito?
Half and half. Orange chicken. Beijing chicken.
Beijing beef.
On Beijing beef. It's like chicken.
And what'd you choose?
Half and half with honey walnut prawns and sweet fire chicken breast.
Okay. So pretty much I got these large tortillas and just put everything, did the same burrito thing, but just did it ourselves. But I did not make the Panda Express. I went and bought it. So, yeah, I could have eaten this time because I didn't make the food.
So why didn't you?
I was running out of time.
There's extra tortillas.
I know it was just a time crunch. So you get to eat, and it's Panda. So if you give this a 2, I don't care. I didn't make it. I made the tortilla. But I think it's what I like about it is it's like you get everything in one bite, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So if I were to...
Have you tried this before?
I have made it before, yeah, for myself.
Wow.
What were yours?
Orange chicken and Beijing beef.
Good choice.
Smart growing
choice.
up, I mean, I don't say growing up, but over the last years, I remember my mom always ate Chinese food with tortillas all the time. She just always does, you know? So it was like, okay, let's try this. And then I saw this, I'm like, oh, like that's my mom eats every time she orders Chinese food, she has it with tortillas. So it just goes together. So I've tried it before. I've done it, and it's good. It's just all together in one bite.
Yeah.
Very good. The tortilla doesn't take away from it at all. It's just full of flavor. It's just your tortilla's holding it together, and it's just, good.
I will say the Make a wish sriracha. Isn't
It's
it?
wish.
Wish. Oh,
Not
just,
make a wish. Make a wish. This guy.
hey, it's that bad. I
No,
mean,
it's wish. Like, because you go to wish and you buy.
It's
like,
good,
you know,
though.
Have you seen that? Like, wish.
because of wish.
It's like you see this all the time. It's like
They-
there's that. So and what pops in my head is there's this female on Instagram I follow that I don't know if I follow her, but I've seen looks exactly like Jim Carrey. She calls herself the Wish version of Jim Carrey.
I've seen her.
Yeah.
Yes.
And she even
Talks,
chipped her tooth.
everything.
Like
Yeah.
like on the movie. Yeah.
Wow.
It's crazy, but she calls herself the Wish version of Jim Carrey. So Wish is you can order like stuff on Wish,
Oh, that. Yeah, I've tried
Yeah.
that before.
and you get like just
That was
knock
whack.
off
Yeah,
versions
knock off
of
everything. Yeah,
whatever.
that was,
So that's why she says she's the Wish version of Jim Carrey. So this is the Wish version, not Make a Wish. Make a Wish is like you're dying and you want to.
yeah, because this
meet
isn't
a-
that
Make a wish
bad.
is from McDonald's, isn't that like a little change box?
Yeah, they do
Oh,
the
they
little
might do
change. I think
change
Panda does that too.
But it's like you're dying. You want to
Yeah.
meet your celebrity.
Yeah, well, I'm dying because this freaking sriracha's trash, dude.
You don't
This-
like it?
It's all right. I think it's more sweet than it is
This is
spicy.
the Target version of sriracha. So
How dare you put Target?
I bought
that
this
low?
weeks ago.
It's all
So,
expired.
but I mentioned this early in one of our previous episodes that I bought this, and it just tastes. It's a little bit more watery. It's not as thick. But I mean, it gets the
yeah,
job
it,
done.
it looks like some sweet and sour sauce.
It gets the job done, right?
It does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do have the panda sauce. If you want to just put that, I can go grab it.
Yeah, let's go do that.
Now I got to get out.
While he's doing that, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. The new channel, Hungry and Bored. BOARD.
And don't forget to hit that little alert button so every time there's something new content comes out, you're alerted. It's Panda Express, man.
It's good.
It's very good.
Getting everything in one bite really just it does something different than having to, piece by piece or section by section.
Are you the type of person that mixes it all together and like kind of the
I've
rice
never done
and-
that.
No?
Usually I get just all chow mein.
Okay. My apologies. There's your.
Oh, fortune cookies.
My apologies because. Okay, so I was gonna say something, but I don't want to say it. She asked when I ordered it, "What sauces do you want?" I said, "Of course, your hot sauce." And I said, "What other sauces do you have?" And she mentioned a few others. So I said, "Okay, cool. I'll take your teriyaki sauce." So here's your teriyaki sauce. But she didn't give me the hot sauce.
Oh.
She gave me sweet and sour.
Oh.
Ew.
You know what? I never tried it. So let's try it.
So sweet and sour and hot and teriyaki. Teriyaki sauce is good.
I've never
That's
tried
the
teriyaki
where you
sauce.
can get the teriyaki chicken. That's
Yeah.
all, what they put in the cup.
Okay,
But now
it's that one.
they started packaging it.
Oh, okay.
And then another thing, I was waiting because of course every time you go to Panda, they never have the food available. Like, oh, it'll be like 5
Yeah.
minutes. And I was looking at a sign like hired, like they're hiring. They start off at $17 an hour, and I'm just like, oh my god, how old am I? I worked with you at Sears, and I was making $4.25 an hour.
Holy crap.
Is that all we made?
That's all. That was minimum wage when we worked at Sears.
Is that all we made?
How long ago was that?
$4.25 an hour. And I looked at this sign of 17 for like the starting people, and then $20 for if you were cooking the food. The guys back there cooking, $20 an hour. And I was just like, man, we made $4.
Is that all we made?
Yes, that's all. That was minimum wage when we, $4.25 an hour.
Oh my God, bro.
And Panda's now hiring, they're starting $17 an hour. Wow. And I was like, wow.
We only made $4 an hour back then?
$4.25. Yes, sir.
It would explain a lot.
I think my first job was $8.25. That was back in 2012.
That kind of explains why you would steal so much because you didn't have no money and stuff.
Dang,
See,
Ernie. So wait, what? Tell us.
I don't know what the
Tell us
statute
more.
of limitations is.
I
on
know,
this
right?
stuff, so if I say, "Oh, I used to steal this," they're in Sears is gonna. Sears is Sears not even around. They bankrupted. But okay, you know who else bankrupted? Alexa, stop. That's dessert.
They're listening to us.
Alexa, stop.
Police
Your-
are
your
on their
Alexa
way.
sucks.
Alexa, stop. So Sears is gone. I think
SWAT
Sears
is right around the corner.
I think Sears is gone.
I think it is. Yeah.
Okay, so I
Yeah.
could say like, no, we weren't good employees.
So hold on. Tell us more.
Well, I have to take this out of the oven.
Okay.
For dessert, but I have to take it out. So
Go,
You could
and
talk
then-
about the food and rate it while I'm gone.
Okay.
Go.
Yeah, I guess.
Ready, go.
The teriyaki sauce is good, but not with this.
I think the sweet and sour kind of did
Was
a
it? Oh,
little
try
bit better.
that. Try it. You guys are in for a treat when Ernie starts telling these stories. I was never there, by the way. I never hung out with him around this time.
Okay. Burrito was pretty good.
Go ahead, you can rate it. I'll go next.
So overall, I would say we've all had Panda. Panda's pretty good, depending on what you get. I've never been a fan of the orange chicken. I don't know, it just tastes a little weird to me.
Wow.
Yeah. But being able to bite into this burrito and get all the flavors of what I love from Panda blows my mind. Tortilla, it's pretty good. Nice little crunch on the outside. Ernie did a good job with the tortillas. The Wish sriracha sucked, but I won't dock any points for that. I'd give this a solid 7.5. That's
good. That's really good.
I'll definitely do it again. And probably not on my own. It'd probably be more of a podcast thing or, a group thing. But I don't think I'd go out of my way to go buy Chinese food, bring it back, warm up tortilla.
Literally, how often do you go to get Chinese food?
Never.
Oh, you don't eat Chinese food?
Every now, only when my grandma goes. So I'm not like a
2 more minutes to heat up a tortilla and you're done. It's not like you're gonna go out of my way.
if I have tortillas.
I don't want to go out of my way. I would never go out of my way.
I wouldn't.
Heat up a comal.
Okay, let me ask you this: did you have tortillas before you made this?
I did. I always have tortillas, but I did buy the larger tortillas for this.
Exactly. So you weren't prepared, and you did have to go out of your way for it. No.
These are the 12 inchers.
Oh, so yeah. My point is
This isn't hot to you?
No, it's more sweet.
Is it hot?
It's not super like ruining the food.
It's got a spice to it, but
I just think
tastes
it's a little bit more watery
sweet.
than.
It is
look at-
watery.
Look at, it's like
Yeah, real sriracha is very thick.
And still, to this day, it's been weeks, and I still don't see sriracha on the stores. So, what's your
I'll wait for Rich to do his rating, and then we'll do our fortune cookies. Oh wait, I didn't write it in my journal.
You got to write in your journal too. Dang it, that's like a big journal.
It's a small journal, dude.
I mean, well, it's small this way, but it's like big.
But the meanings inside are very big.
Ooh, yeah, it's deep. I'll wait an hour till
Until he opens it up.
Okay.
All right, rating.
Mine, I like Panda. Panda's good. Exactly what Nate said. The tortilla just brings everything in one bite. I like the sriracha. Okay, it was pretty good. Obviously, it's not the original. Okay, but it still added a little flavor texture to it. It was good. Wasn't over spicy. Added flavor. The Beijing beef is already somewhat spicy, so just adding just a little extra touch helps it out a lot. Teriyaki sauce does not belong on this.
Yeah, I agree. The teriyaki didn't do
I'm a
it.
fan. I'm a huge fan of sweet and sour.
So Juanita at Panda gave me the wrong sauce.
Juanita.
So go blame Juanita.
Which panda was this?
Juanita?
The Panda on Palindale.
Panda on Palindale.
A bunch of people hating her right now.
Go ahead.
Big fan of sweet and sour. I love sweet and sour pork, all that stuff. But again, it was just a little too much for that. The sauce was actually perfect. So I would give this one, I'd give it an 8.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you'd
I'll
make
give it
it
an
like if you're home, you're like, hey, hey, babe, you got tortilla?
Yeah.
You go out
Let
of
me
your
show
way to
you.
go
So
get a
I would,
tortilla?
yeah, I'll just throw a tortilla, throw it on there, throw a little butter on there, on the tortilla,
Yep.
brown it up a little bit, roll it up. Ready?
Nice. Yeah.
Good job.
All right, fortune cookie time.
Now your fortune,
Oh, man.
as a Christian, what do you think of fortune?
I think they're good.
God put that in there for you, and you.
All right, let's see what he has to say.
This is from God.
Oh, I thought I read this wrong. I thought it said you are a liar. It doesn't, though. It says you are a leader.
Are you though?
Are you a leader?
I don't think that I am, but there's people that are around me that say that I am and that I have good qualities to leading.
You don't think you are?
You know what? I just be me. You know? I be me, and, you know, people like that, and I go with that, you know? I don't kind of see myself as looking at someone else and say, like, I want to be like that.
I think you got the wrong one. This was for me. I am a leader.
No, he is a liar.
Yeah, Ernie's the liar. Mine says,
Wow.
courage and optimism are your best traits.
I would fact check that. Make sure you didn't make that up.
Yeah, that's,
No.
no, they're not.
So Juanita gave us the wrong fortunes too.
Yep.
Gosh.
Thank you,
$17
Juanita.
an hour. You'd think they'd get the cookies. Right?
Oh my God. So Ernie,
You know, you guys both wear hats. I wanted to wear a hat today,
You should have. Go get one.
you should have
and I don't look good in hats. I'm
just
not a
throw
hat guy.
on a hat.
And the reason I mentioned this is because someone 2 days ago, a couple guys mentioned to me that, oh, have you seen those pictures of the people? I don't know if they call it like headset head. I call it headset head.
Oh,
I just seen that.
Where like there's
There's an
Yeah.
indention in their head.
yeah.
Yes. Bro, wait. As soon as I seen that, I literally went to the restroom and I like kind of just felt my head and I was like, okay. I just want to make sure that's like what's going on.
and there's
There's
actual
an indention
in
from
their
the
head.
headphones.
Yeah.
Holy crap. I'll throw some of these images
Yeah.
on the screen.
You
But
haven't heard of this?
I've heard of it, yes, but I've not like looked up.
And it's like wow.
It
Look.
is.
Look
It's,
at
it's
that.
Look at that. Look at that.
I don't know if it like goes away after like a day or two. It just like puffs back
The
up.
fact that you're getting an indention
that's
from
ridiculous.
helmet. From your headphones.
It's yeah.
Look at that right there.
I think first of all, if you get this type of head, it's
Well,
like, are you?
my thing is,
like,
how
you
are
tight?
you game too much?
yeah.
How tight are your
And
headphones?
you're single,
I don't really know about your single.
unless you have
No.
you're podcasting or that's your job is you're on.
I can't remember the headphones I had before these, but these ones that I have, which are, I don't remember the name.
Steel Series,
Thank you. Still serious.
the best ones.
So
We have Audio Technicas.
So the headphones that I had before these, I don't know what they were, right? I think I paid like $60 for them, something like that, right? But they were so heavy. They were so heavy on my head that I had to keep adjusting them because it just felt like it was just like just sinking like in my head, you know? And they eventually broke.
Do they call it headset head? I don't know what you looked up.
I literally looked up headset head.
Yeah, I don't know what the term for that is, but someone mentioned it to me barely a couple days ago. I was like, I've never heard of this. So I looked it up and I was like, wow. Like these guys that are either gaming or podcasting all day, day after day. There's this here pushes down.
Yep.
And it's just, that's why I noticed you guys both have hats. So I don't think you have to worry about it. You know?
No, I don't. No. I just don't want to comb my hair.
But I like dumb in hats. It's very rare that I'll wear a hat.
Well, you're always clean cut anyways. I don't think I've ever seen your hair like all like.
Like,
So it says here that, so even if you don't have, they say that it's not going to like dent your head permanently. It's all the tissue and fat between your skin and bone that gets dented.
Oh, I don't care what it is. It's you're getting that.
yeah. And you walk around, you're just like, this dent in your head. That's weird.
It'll eventually return to its natural
Eventually.
shape.
Yeah, no.
There's no way.
It's
Keep wearing hats.
Okay. I'll comb my hair next week.
It says the best way to fix headset head is to wash your hair. Wet your hair with water, dry them off with a towel.
So are these like people who are like live in their grandma's basement, they don't shower kind of people?
For that to be the first option, like take a shower.
Yeah.
Yeah, take a shower, right?
Take a shower.
Take a shower. That's the first fix.
That's the fix.
The first fix. Take a shower.
How sad.
Come out of the basement.
Oh my
Wow.
god, that's insane though. I don't think I've ever.
Are we just not as hardcore gamers as these people? Or I mean,
I
it
guess
would make
I would
sense
think
if
these
they're
are just-
podcasting all day.
Yeah, I would think these are just more. Oh, I wouldn't say Twitch streamers or anything like that.
I mean,
It could be
it could be.
the ones who are doing constant 24-hour streams. From the photos,
I don't know.
from the photos, it looks like some people that might be in their basement, kind of.
Look at the background. See what's in the
Yeah, see what's in the background, and you'll know.
Gosh. Yeah, but I saw that. And I was like, oh.
Okay.
I
So-
noticed you have hats. So I thought maybe that's why they're wearing hats.
No, I just don't comb my hair. I'd rather wear a hat than comb my hair. I don't know what it is.
I would rather wear a hat, but I have multiple hats. I put them on. I'm like, this part's too high, so it looks weird.
I think you got to get used to it though.
Yeah, you
It
just,
just
gotta
looks
put
weird.
it on.
Like, and I can't wear it like low like you guys do, and I've got to wear it really curved, like, you know.
Oh yeah, that's
Like, I can't wear it straight like that either. You guys have it like pretty much straight.
Mine's straight. Rich is,
Straight and up.
yeah.
Yeah. I can't do that. I've
I'm
tried.
old school, Vato Loco,
Radio
Okay.
friendly.
radio
Radio
friendly.
Oh,
Shout out to
shout
radio.
out.
Dang,
Yeah,
shout
Bosch.
out to
Bosch.
Bosch.
What's up, brother? Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
And
you
then
used
he
to be in a
just
band.
released-
He
Yeah, he
was
just
in a band.
released a new album too, right? Or he's going to?
I think he's going to. He's actually going to start. I think I talked to him about maybe 3-4 weeks ago. He's going to start doing it again.
I heard you were supposed to get back on the drums.
He actually mentioned it to me, and I said, yeah, hit me up. I'd love to play on another album with him, Great memories, great times, man.
So Rich, Derek, Espino, Bosch. Who else was on that in that group?
My nephew Jimmy,
Jimmy.
Mark Hoffman, man,
Radio friendly. Look it up.
yeah, radio friendly,
Good stuff.
Spotify, Apple Music, they're all on there. Yeah, it was cool. It was fun. But yeah, he's supposed to get out and start doing it again. So I said,
I heard he was had something coming up.
mm-hmm. I said, let me get in the studio. Let me hear you guys.
Yeah.
He says, no, I want you on the drums. I said, all right, let me know. I'll jump on him. See what happens.
I saw him like 3 weeks ago, where I get a haircut. He was getting a haircut.
Oh, okay.
Talked to him a little bit. He said he had stuff coming up.
Yeah.
So.
So he's been a good dude, man.
Yeah.
Always been a good dude.
Yeah. You can check out radiofriendlyonline.com for more information.
There you go.
Stream it. Listen to it. I was going to say
Yeah.
watch it.
Watch
Listen
it,
to
stream it, listen to it. Spotify. Is he on Apple
I
Music?
think he's on Apple Music too.
Apple
I'm pretty
Music.
sure he is, yeah.
Radio friendly.
Radio friendly.
What's the number one hit? Come on, Rich. You were on like the original, like
Yeah, I know, but
I remember there was one.
The main
I just remember
there was so many albums.
There was the radio album. There was the Radiohead album.
but there's still the one song that was like, wow, and you just go like,
Was
this
it
all
God's? Was it like pretty hardcore? Because he had some kind of mellow, and then he had some.
You were on it. You were on, and Derek.
It was the first album.
Yeah,
Oh
first album.
gosh, that was. Was it Turn It Around?
No. Maybe to me it was like, oh, that's cool, and I'm the only person that was like,
I'm so blessed.
Nah, it was off the. If it was off the, because Derek played on the first album.
Let's see. What are the albums? Subject to Change.
Subject to Change, the first album.
Okay, let's see. Subject to Change. New Car. Do you know? I am so blessed. Turn It Around. It's New Car.
Turn It Around was the one that was.
maybe it was Turn It Around.
Turn it around. Turn it around.
He's gonna like mark us for.
I know.
Like, we're giving you props, bro.
Nah, he wouldn't do that.
Gradually, as the years went on,
Yeah.
the music got harder and harder. Like
Yeah. But it was
A lot of The Gift.
It was the first album, which
Oh.
was New Car, Do You Know, I Am Blessed, Turn It Around, and Tell
Church
Me.
on Time. That's the one I remember.
There you go.
Yeah.
We actually made a music video of that. You remember that? Yeah. I think Isaac Flores helped us record that.
Isaac.
Shout out to Isaac.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Ike.
Candyman. Remember Candyman back in the day? He used to sell candies out of his van.
So I think Nate hit him up to do like a logo and stuff.
Yeah.
Artist,
Dude is bad.
really good, really good.
Oh, yeah. He's got really good art stuff. He's been making a few things for people at the church recently.
I've been seeing him post. Oh, here's my Wolverine, and I'm just like, oh my god.
He used to do airbrush.
Airbrush
Airbrush back in the
remember
day.
Old,
man.
you remember Old English airbrush? I remember I had an airbrush Old English Espinosa like on a shirt. I thought I
Dude,
was the
you were so
coolest.
thug,
I was
bro.
like, what's up with my Dickies?
You're so thug.
No, for real. Dickies, white T-shirt, Espinosa on the back in Old English airbrush. We thought
Sorry.
we were so hard.
I had to do some research really quick. 11 years ago, I have found the Church on Time music video.
Oh gosh.
Should we watch this? Should we watch it? I think we should watch
No. Richard's like, no, don't.
It's
Cutting Edge Productions.
it was yeah.
Where was it filmed? Is that a church or a studio?
In a church. It was actually Ripon Church.
Rip
Up in Ripon.
Oh, and Rich is the star. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Rich, oh my God.
Oh.
They're all okay. Bosch and
You had,
pajamas.
like long hair.
Super
I did.
long hair.
You were like emo.
Dude, I was.
No,
All right,
you
I will
were.
throw the
Yeah.
link to this video in
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
description.
check
You're
it out.
like hecka
Yes.
emo.
It's
like,
fun to watch.
Like, what's the
Is that a
emo
bug?
band?
Who drove a bug?
I think
Like,
we. I
Mark?
think no,
Was
we
his name
borrowed
Mark?
it from like one of their friends or something like that.
You could have said, "Oh, I owned it."
I know. I should have.
We borrowed
I've always wanted
Y'all
one.
threw Bosch in the back.
it. That's cool.
Yeah. That was
No,
a
that-
fun. That was a fun.
You guys are pushing it. Okay,
Yeah.
definitely throwing
Yeah.
the link to this video.
Because the story's about being church on time and
Yeah.
like our car runs out of gas and we had to push it and
Yeah.
then just a bunch of.
And then
It's like
you guys just decide to run. You had you're
You're-
emo. You look
dude,
like one of those
yeah.
bands that are
Oh my
like,
God.
like what's the emo bands that are just like
and
and
oh
it's
God, I
like,
can't remember right now.
gosh, that was you. I just saw a little.
I know.
Your long
Hair
hair, like,
flopping in the wind.
covering your half of
and-
your face.
It was long.
You're like,
It was.
wow, that's cool.
Yeah.
Post that.
That's a fun time.
Link
yeah.
it. Link
Yeah,
it.
gonna throw the link in the description.
Shout out Radio Friendly
Yeah.
again.
Radio friendly.
Check 'em
Good,
out.
good stuff.
Yeah, good music.
So, Rich, what is your favorite memory with Radio Friendly?
You know what? It was actually a week in L.A. Sunset Strip, and we played all along the strip. We actually played in L.A. a couple different churches, like Crossroad churches, something like that. You know, going out and stuff like that, which was really cool because kind of like what you see now with the elevation worship and all those, how it's just super big and everything like that.
Yeah.
Well, coming from, our churches and stuff like that, there was no big lights and everything. So when you're getting in there and you're hitting the drums, it's like boom, boom, boom. Everything's just so like 10 times the sound, right? So it's like you're like actually playing a rock show, and then you have all these people at church going, yeah, there's like just cheering you on.
All three of them up front.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It was
All
six.
three of them. Up front.
No, but it was cool because there's a place called a Whiskey A Go Go in on the Sunset Strip that I don't know how he got us in there, but this is where Motley Crue played, Van Halen, Led Zeppelin. I mean, every rock band that you could think of has actually played at this place, and here we are, like this Christian band, like rocking out, like in this place. It was cool,
Cool.
And you see these people like they're just tossing back beers and everything, and they're like, "Yeah, rock and roll, man, rock and roll,
Jesus,
yeah, I love Jesus too, man." So it was cool. It was fun,
That's awesome.
It was really
pretty
cool.
cool.
Yeah, that's probably the best one. It was good. Good times.
Okay.
Good times.
Ernie, what's your favorite song from Radio Friendly?
I'd have to listen to that. I know, like I don't know what it's called, but yeah.
I remember Modesto Jubilee, when it was previously known AJC, they did I think it was for Youth Summit. You guys remember Youth Summits, right?
Mm-hmm.
They did a lip sync challenge or something like that, or what was it, talent show.
Yeah.
And so we went up there and mimicked Radio Friendly. Yep.
I remember.
I think Julian was Bosch. I was the bass player. Tiffany was the guitar player, and then we had little Austin on the drums in the back. Yeah. Good time.
Good time.
Yeah, very good.
Nice.
I brought
Have
my
you
journal.
You have to cut jeez.
Shut up, dude. We're gonna cut. Why don't you be freaking prepared to just answer a damn question?
I'm waiting for the question.
So, Rich, what do you write in your journal?
You know what? I write a couple things. You guys actually got me to write. When you guys started mentioning your journal writing and all that other stuff, So, I started just kind of penciling in. First thing, it's just kind of got a little tree on it.
It's like straight out of Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the
or
Rings,
something.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
I can't remember where I found it.
It's a nice little pocket size too.
Yard sale, something like that.
Pretty cool.
I don't know. But started writing. Want to hear the first thing I wrote?
Let's go.
Let's do it.
First thing I wrote in here, okay?
Ernie's cool.
The Hungry and Bored podcast.
I
We'll
hope I
have
never
back.
eat their food on that show. No, it says this, and I seen it on one of those little reel things, and I was like, man, I got to write this down, right? So it says, sometimes when you're in a dark place and you think that you've been buried, but actually you've been planted.
Ooh,
Wow.
that's good.
Mm-hmm.
That is good.
That was pretty good.
That's pretty deep too.
It is,
if
yeah.
you think
Dang.
about it.
Yeah.
It's deep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because there's always room for growth, no matter what happens. That's all I got. Thank you.
Okay.
Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
All right.
Till next week.
Till next week.
Yeah, no, but I've been just jotting stuff down here and there.
You saw that somewhere? Or?
Yeah, I seen it like on some, like a little,
But yeah, they have reels out
Instagram
there.
reels.
So I have a journal. I write recipes.
Where is
in
your
it.
journal at?
It's on the table over there.
Go get it.
No, just go.
Because, well, hold on. Because it's over there because I was making dessert.
Right.
And I have so I write recipes in it as well. So it's over there because part of the recipe I made today for dessert.
Oh, that was the book that was
Oh,
open.
yeah.
That
I
was
did
the
see
book that was open.
Yeah.
But on my
Notes app, it looks like.
notes within Apple. If you
Right.
if you don't have Apple, you have
Switch to Apple,
if you don't have Apple, like
Android.
Android. Anyways, but I always write down if I see a quote. People always post quotes on like Instagram and stuff, and it's just like what they're going through based off. Of
Right.
quotes.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, oh
All
my
the
gosh,
time.
men are horrible. And I'm like, oh, she just got her heart broken.
Yeah.
What's up?
What's up? Okay.
No.
I'm going to share that,
Yeah.
tag her in
I'm gonna
it.
like it and be like, hey, are you okay?
Oh, sliding
But
into
no,
those DMs.
I always jot down stuff I see, like even quotes that are like, oh, that's cool. So I do it on my notes app, and like again, you've heard all of these quotes, you've heard all of this stuff. So, but I just in case, oh, okay, cool, that's cool, And the first one I popped up is, I still want to eat. I still want to see you eat, just not at my table.
Ooh. That's a good one.
Woo. Wow.
And if you think about them, your hands seem pretty heavy. Can I hold one for you?
Dang. Okay.
That's cute.
Happily ever after is not a fairy tale. It's a choice.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess so. You could choose to be happy or not.
So this, I remember this. This was from, what's that? We can say black, right?
Yes.
I would think so.
Yeah.
That Christian black director.
Ty
actor.
Tribbett?
No.
Oh, Medea movies?
Medea.
Oh.
So he
Sorry.
said, quit looking back
What's
and
his name,
focus
though?
on what you got. In a relationship, you're only going to get 80% of what you need. If you get 80%, you're doing great. If you get 100%, you married Jesus.
True.
Then one day you realize you're missing that 20%, and you want that 20% so bad that someone comes along and offers you that 20%, and you leave the 80. Then you realize, I left the 80 to be with the 20.
Dang.
There's a reason the rear view mirror is smaller than the windshield.
Wow.
Boom.
Wow.
Dang.
Wow.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So I use my little notes.
That's
thing.
good.
Yeah. That's just
No,
like
that's
three
cool,
or
that's
four
cool.
little things, whatever.
I don't have any quotes of my own. Let me see. Actually,
He's all, I was looking at her when she was at the altar.
her eyes as she cried. She lifted her
No,
hands
you know what I heard,
towards
though?
heaven.
I heard that the best time to write is when your mind is just running like 100%. Like
Dude.
just
Yeah.
100
Yeah.
miles an hour. You can't sleep. You can't, you're just kind of trying to figure out like what is. You guys ever been in that spot where like you go to lay down, but your mind just will not shut off. You know what I mean? I mean, there's times when I'm like laying there and I literally got to mentally think to myself, okay, stop thinking.
Yeah.
Like just stop so I can go to bed. Like I can just sleep, But they say like that's the best time to write.
It is.
I don't do that.
Well, you don't sleep.
That's true.
I
Wait, no. Recently I haven't.
Okay,
but,
recently, yeah.
but no, like so usually when I'm in bed, my mind is going crazy when I'm running. Not when I'm in bed. When I'm in bed, I'm either trying to fall asleep or I'm playing a game now. That's how I fall asleep. It's just play a game, maybe an hour, and that's it. But I'm never kept up by my thoughts at night. But I do try to journal daily, so maybe that's why I just word vomit everything out already. So I don't know.
So are we overthinking?
We do.
Yeah.
I overthink.
Yeah.
And I know I do that. Overthink every scenario, every situation.
Are you a scenario guy? Like, man, what if this? Oh gosh, like before it even happens, you're just sitting there and be like, I have like literally 3 scenarios have ran through my head already of what could possibly be the outcome.
Like you know those memes or whatever they are of like the girls and the guy are laying in bed.
Oh,
The girl's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
he must be thinking about other girls. And he's like thinking about like, oh my gosh, like all this just random stuff.
Yeah, he's
Nothing
like,
to do with
man, I need to level up. I'm on level 17. I need to get to level 18, like
just
on a video game or
random
something. Yeah.
stuff. It's
Yeah.
just, it's just random stuff. Always, my brain is just going.
Sometimes it's so random that you're just even wondering what is going through my head, Like it's just I'm literally saying random, like this is gonna be very, very, very extremely random. And it's like I'm laying there and like I don't know, my mind's like I'm driving on the freeway somewhere, and it's like why am I laying here thinking about driving on a freeway? It's just like that's how my mind just sometimes goes. Then I wonder, like when I get up in the morning, I'm like, oh dude, I'm just so freaking exhausted, like and it's because your mind
Yeah.
just will not shut off, you know?
Yeah.
And it's not so much like a worry. You're not worried
You're
about
not,
things. It's just your
no.
mind. You just have to literally just have your mind shut off. But I heard that just recently. Start writing. And I was like, okay, I'm going to try it. See what happens.
The first thing I started writing, when I started writing, and you might remember it, we don't need to bring it up or anything, but it was
We'll bring it up.
No, we don't need to.
Go ahead.
But the first time I started actually journaling was when I went on a date with some girl. And this was it was a couple years after I was like divorced and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I went on a date with this girl. And I don't drink normally. I'm not a drinker or something. But I went on this date with this girl. I was like so nervous. I was like, okay, yeah, give me some wine or something. And I was just like drinking wine after wine after wine. And then she shows up and I'm just like this mess of like, I wrote about it.
She showed up after you were.
After I like, okay,
wow.
I
I thought you were
kinda
drinking
like,
while she was
no,
there.
I was like, okay, I gotta like calm down. Like, so, yeah, cool. I'll take whatever this was. And it was, and I wrote an entire like blog post, like you remember that?
I remember that blog post and everything.
Yeah.
Yes, I do remember that. Yeah.
I deleted it off of Instagram, like the link, because you
Yeah.
only have like one.
Right, yeah.
But that was when I first started, like, okay, I'm just journaling stuff. That time frame, it was like the whole time I started doing it. So since then, I've been doing it fairly consistently, not all the time, but, just recipes, thoughts,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
So when I say murió, then I have my,
We're like, well, we can't find his journal.
Right?
Oh, he's laying on top of it. Oh, God.
yeah. So no.
Yeah, no.
Interesting.
Yeah. They say to write down your dreams, too. And for some reason, I don't.
I don't either.
I wake
haven't,
up after
no.
I have, like, just a dream, and I think about it for a second, and I'm like, I'm going to write this down. I close my eyes, and I wake up,
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, God, what was that
You don't
dream
even
about?
remember
Nothing.
nothing.
About it. So write it all down.
But when you wake up after a dream, are you really going to be like, okay, let me grab it?
It depends.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I think about it because it's so fresh in your head, and you're like, oh my God, like that was just a crazy dream. I need to write it down.
Because if you were to, okay, I'm going to write it down right now. I woke up, then you're not going to go back to sleep. Your mind's just going to,
True. Yeah.
So it's just like, I'll remember this
I'll remember
when I
it.
wake
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, I'll remember.
And you wake up, it's like, oh, like what was that?
Yeah.
I've had some cool dreams lately, but I don't remember them. I just know waking up like, yeah.
I haven't had any good dreams.
He's like,
lately.
yeah, I'm the man. Who's the man?
I did it.
I'm the man. Nate's still looking for something.
Sorry, no, it's not that I'm looking for stuff. It's so I started this journal specifically. I wrote stuff in it back in 2021.
Wow.
And I don't remember writing this stuff. It's like woke up this morning feeling unhappy about my current position working for this company. Huh?
The man.
A man.
The man.
The man.
The man. True.
No longer happy working here since the pandemic. Everything has changed drastically. I'm praying for a new position with the county, but it may not work out. I would not be as much in a bind as I am right now.
Are you still working there?
No.
Okay.
Well,
That's
I'm
good.
technically working for the county. I work for the sheriff's office, but no, yeah, I left those jobs.
Okay.
Self-discipline equals self-love. But the first thing I wrote in my journal, we work in the dark to serve the light. I write that in every journal, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's good.
Stay your
What's that
blade
from?
from the flesh of an innocent. It's from Assassin's Creed. I actually have a whole paper that I wrote about taking that saying and their tenets and living by them through Christ.
Shondarahi.
Who's that? Is that a character on Assassin's Creed?
Yeah. Oh, that's staying in there.
Wow.
That was good. Yeah, journals.
Journals are good.
Journal daily, guys. All right. So Let's talk recent news.
Recent news, like
The aliens that landed in Reno. Was it Reno?
Did you see that?
It was in Las Vegas.
Vegas.
Yeah.
Nevada,
Whatever.
both in Nevada.
Anywhere. Anyway, are aliens real? Like, I mean, the description that they gave, 10 foot tall, they're giant. People are now dissecting the footage that's there. Talk to me. What are your thoughts?
There was something there. Okay. The only reason why I say that, and I don't know, maybe there's some law enforcement, you might know this, because the cop has his body cam, sees a light fall, right? Falling from the sky.
Right.
He gets to the family's house, but right when he's going to go into the backyard, they black it all out. And they said, oh, we had to black it out because it's private property. But there's videos of the family showing their phones. Now, is it because it's their phones, their property? Or was there actually something there and they blacked it out because there was something there? Now, you know what I'm saying?
Like a little sus.
Yeah, that is pretty
very,
sus.
very, you know?
Yeah.
And I can't for the life of me, because there's so many people out there, like on TikTok, like zoom in right here and you could see like glowing eyes, zoom in right here and you could see them, you know, and it's like, I mean, they're outlining shadows and it's like the head's like, you know, it looks like Mr. Mankey, okay? You know, it's that you see it big from South Park. South Park little episode there.
Yeah,
you know? But they're highlighting all these things where it could just be, it's just a shadow. I don't know, but there had to have been something there, because even now what I've heard is that these people, no one knows where these people are. So
do you think, just a broader overall, do you think aliens exist?
Another life form from somewhere else? No. I think a demonic entity, possibly, yeah. You know, and just with the way that all the people are messing with dimension type machines and cracking codes and all these other stuff, who knows what portals they're opening, you know what I'm saying? And it's like you get a Ouija board, you mess with that, and all kinds of things start happening in your house. So if you actually do it right, I'm not saying like that's the wrong way, but I'm saying you get enough people that know how the mathematics and the codes and all that, and we're like, they just cracked the code inside this dimension, and who knows, you know, if it, you know what I'm saying? If there's some kind of spiritual realm that is opening, it's basically a giant Ouija board, and they're allowing all these entities, demonic type of things to come in. I wouldn't doubt that what they're seeing 10 foot tall is some kind of demonic, you know, fallen angel or something like that, you know?
That was my first thought.
Have you ever seen, though, like in person, like the green, like the light that just...
Yeah.
Have you ever seen whether it's an asteroid or whatever it is?
Like, have I ever seen one falling?
Yeah.
Yes.
You have?
Yeah.
So you see like the same, like in the videos, like this green...
Like a streak. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that.
I haven't seen one.
No?
Have you ever seen one?
I've seen one.
Yeah.
Once. I was parked... We used to live where you used to live. Where we used to,
yeah. Bro, put that down.
Where we
Put your pen down, dude.
On Beckwith Court.
Yeah.
So I was there, and I was just hanging out, and I saw this exactly what was shown on those, just this green, but I saw it. It's right by the freeway. Hundreds of other people had to have seen this,
right?
You know, and I was just like, oh my gosh, like I wanted to drive, but I don't know the distance. You see this,
right?
and
Of
it's
course,
like, oh, it could have been,
right?
You know, but it was like. I was like scared. Like, oh my! Like, what is this? But it's exactly like what I saw in the video.
Yeah, yeah.
It wasn't an alien or nothing, but
you ever see Joe Dirt when the asteroid falls and he was like, "That's a bowling ball." He's like, "No, it's not. It's a meteorite." And he's like, "You're eating off a frozen chunk of poopy." But that's you know, those are types of things, because I mean, for whatever reason from that movie, I'm like, oh, maybe the airplanes do dump their
true
trash out, you know, their bathroom, whatever, you know, dump it out at 4,000 feet in the sky. I mean, you're just thinking, oh my God, it's a meteor, right? You know what I mean? I mean, who knows, you know, but I didn't mean to cut you off, Nate, but it was kind of just a thing to where it was like, oh gosh, if I can only tell you the things that I've seen.
Tell us what you're saying.
Okay, so I'll tell you.
It's like, if I could just tell us what you. Okay, so
I know, right?
So that's what I was waiting for.
Well, he's all, let me go to my journal really quick. Okay, so in 1997.
Well, since you asked, no, but when I used to live right there next to the church, okay. Remember I used to play basketball out in the parking lot or whatever. So one night I'm out there, okay, and I see these row of lights in the sky, right? Now, you can determine whether it's an airplane or whether it's a high altitude airplane, you know, because the light's over there and the sound's barely hitting you, whatever, okay? Do the math. So I'm looking at these lights, and it's just a row of lights, you know, maybe 6 to 8 lights, just in a straight line, just flying overhead. Quiet outside. And this is Southside Modesto, okay? No dogs barking, no nothing, just quiet, right? And I'm looking up, and I'm just looking at these lights going over me. No sound, no helicopter sound. As low as they are, I'm not hearing anything from these things, right? So I'm just watching them. I remember they were going, they were going east. So I'm looking at them, and then all of a sudden, they just kind of just split off and just started going their own way. Within minutes, helicopters, just like 3 helicopters flying over. And I was like, what was that? You know what I mean? Like the strangest thing. An update, okay? So I'm over here at home, right? And getting
over here at home.
Stockton.
Okay.
Yeah, my house. So I'm getting home. Sun's already down, you know, late night working, whatever. I just have a habit since I've lived there. I've lived there in a little over 2 years now. Quiet neighborhood. No, it's pretty dark, you know. They have little street lights and everything, but you can see stars forever, right? Which I really enjoy it. So anyways, I get out of my truck, and I just have a habit of just looking at the sky all the time, okay, when it's at nighttime. Take out the trash, look up at the stars. I just do. Not like I hope I see something. It's nothing like that. I just enjoy it. Anyways, I see these row of lights just going over, right? Like 3 at a time. And then like 3 more. And they're traveling, right? So I call up a friend, right? Friend John, right? He lived in the direction that they were going. I call him, John, go outside right now. You got to check this out. Tell me there's something coming from the west, you know, kind of southwest. It's heading towards you right now. Look up and say, I don't see nothing, you know. Oh, wait, there are lights? 3 lights? Yeah, just stay there. You're going to see more light. And I kept on seeing, but they were in 3s. Like 3 would go, and then all of a sudden 3 more would go, and then one was like a little chaser light or whatever. But none of them were veering off or flying off. Straight line, right? So I called, because I'm like, am I really seeing this? You know? Yeah. So I had to have somebody get on the phone with me. Check it out, blah, 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 right? So him, his sister, his little brother come out, you know, and they're like, yeah, he's, oh my God. I said, you guys see him, right? And they're like, yeah, we see him. No clue. Satellites, maybe, but 3 in a row, then another one, and then 3 more, and then 3 more, and then just in a straight line, you know. Wild.
Wow.
That's my experience. What'd you find, Nate? He's all, I found like 3 lights.
I found 3 lights, and they belong to helicopters. Like military, like
flares.
Really?
They were all flares.
I mean, but from that height, you would still be able to hear the helicopter.
Yeah. Or the speed that they were going, you would think it's some kind of jet, you know, and nothing, you know.
What are you looking up? I want to know.
If you looked up in the sky recently, you might have surprised to see a train of bright lights moving across from one side to the other. What's going on?
There we go.
This one is groups of up to 60 in a long line. There have been numerous reports from places like the U.S., the U.K., people seeing them. Explanations range from UFOs to an alien invasion. These lights are actually satellites launched into space by the U.S. company Space.
We just wasted this guy's story.
They're not. How are they satellites?
Look like this. I mean, this is art.
Oh, he's gonna see that and be like, "Oh my God!"
This is from
good one,
April
Mitch.
24th. This is 2020. So,
But
anything similar to that? Exactly that.
Not exactly that, but they were in a line like that. And they were like 3 by
Yeah,
3 by
okay.
3 by 3.
1, 2, 3.
it's Elon
space
Musk and his
one.
space freaking
Yeah.
satellites. Come on. Wow. We apologize.
I mean,
No, I'm
I don't know if aliens are real, but it is interesting to like, you brought up a good point. They blocked out the body cam footage, but they have that body cam footage somewhere for documentation.
I have no reason. I just do not think anything else outside of Earth is living out there. As far as like, I have no reason. You can't tell me. I don't know why, but to think other people, big heads or whatever,
Right.
exist outside of Earth, no.
Yeah.
And I don't think.
I-
Nothing to
see,
do with.
I don't know if it would be like these aliens came from out of our Earth. Maybe they're, I don't know. Area 51 and all that crap that, all those rumors.
Does being a Christian, like, does that change what you're
Well,
supposed to think?
my initial first thought was a fallen angel. Like, I'm not going to lie. When I saw it, I was like, oh, maybe it was like a fallen angel, that they saw. But
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like it's like a demonic type
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
type
you
of
said that.
entity. You know what I mean? That's my take on it. I don't.
It's like
I-
a planet full of
Star Wars is not
angels,
happening outside of
demonic
our.
entities.
Unfortunately,
But no, because the next question is: was there any like spaceship pieces? Was there anything else found besides this?
they're making a big deal about a ring that was in the backyard, but I seen this guy debunked it because he went through the Google Maps and he went like, there it is the day after. He pulled up the Google Map, a month after, the ring's still there. He pulled it up 2 years after,
Yeah.
So-
2 years ago, and the ring's still
A
there.
ring,
so-
what, like on the lawn or something?
like on their dirt.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Oh, okay.
my backyard.
Oh, jeez, here we go.
God.
Here we go. So
It looks like an alien landed
No,
in Ernie's
so-
backyard.
my backyard is somewhat green all the time. So there's like this perfect ring in the middle of the backyard that just all of a sudden it all just dead. So it's just this perfect ring, just dead all the way around. It's green in the middle. It is dead all the way around. So I had my aunt come yesterday, not to look at that. She's not some kind of like space,
She's got her herbs and she's lighting it up. She's like,
No. So my aunt came to pick cherries. I have 3 cherry trees. So she came yesterday to pick some cherries. Well, back on the cherries real quick. 4 5-gallon buckets full. And there's still
Oh,
one tree
crap.
that,
oh my God.
yeah. So
Dang.
that many cherries. Oh, I'm just like, oh. But she mentioned to me, she said, you have a ring in your backyard that was like dead that I've noticed a couple times she came. And I was like, yeah, I don't know why. The water touches everything, but it's
Yeah.
this perfect ring all the way around. She said, like, yeah, I think it's like aliens.
Oh, no.
She said, I think there's like aliens come down and they land, and then so like the ships burn out the circle. She went through this whole thing for like 10 minutes. I was sitting there just listening to her for like 10 minutes about
Interesting.
how she thought aliens landed in my backyard. It had to be a little spaceship because it's like,
Or maybe it's the beam me up, Scotty. It's just a little.
yeah. But then she was like, yeah, a few weeks ago, I was at some other place and I noticed, we looked outside, it was perfectly green lawn. And the next day we woke up and looked outside, it was like these same look like yours. She
Oh,
said,
gosh.
like these same 3 little patches, she said 3 little like burns in the lawn that she thinks that there was like an alien that landed.
Dang.
Not that, I'm not saying it was an alien landed in my backyard.
I mean,
You know?
it's possible.
But she mentioned it to me because she was here yesterday, and she was like, "You had aliens here."
Dang.
And I'm just like, "Wow, that's
I
cool."
think every family has like one of those that kind of like.
Wow,
Oh,
she's
shoot.
not one of those. She watches.
Ah.
I was being serious. I was like,
You know what? I was actually gonna ask you too. Like, were you like being respectful and like listening to everything that?
100%. I'm just like, yeah.
Ernie doesn't normally do that.
No, I know. That's why I was
No,
asking.
I'm very respectful.
Yeah. That's a lot of water.
But yeah, so I had aliens in my backyard. They burned my lawn.
Or maybe somebody's trying to do a ritual.
Or maybe your dog's just peeing in a circle.
That could be.
So I did think of that. I did.
Your dogs would do that.
I did think of that too. So yeah, but so yeah, so it's starting to fill in a little bit around the circle. So the aliens have moved on.
Yeah, they're no longer
Now
here.
they're somewhere else. So
I don't know.
if you have like a perfect circle,
So they finished their probing here at this house and they moved on.
Yeah. Anal probes.
Oh,
That's what you were thinking
my
from
God.
South Park.
Oh my.
I was not thinking that.
This guy's like South Park.
I was-
You just said a South Park.
I know, but I
reference.
wasn't thinking that.
And right away when you said probe, aliens, what were you first thinking of?
I was just
What were you thinking of? Come
I
on,
was thinking of
Rich.
South Park.
Yeah, exactly. I know this guy. He was thinking of South Park. Penny, this is my papa. You know, Cartman anal probes, aliens.
You know what? I don't know why they allowed us to watch those cartoons.
Yeah,
Forever in my head.
those are bad.
Yeah. Don't let your kids watch them.
Watching clips now, I send them to you guys. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm just
they're
How
we
did
actually would watch
heck
this.
of
watch this
funny,
stuff.
man.
We would actually watch this, and it was like okay, I guess.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it was a
bad.
cartoon.
It was bad.
Oh, yeah.
That's a bad.
South Park is a very
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like wow.
Don't let
It's
your
funny,
children watch it.
but it's bad.
No.
Yeah.
Don't let your kids watch it.
No.
It's horrible. Bad stuff.
Don't.
The me and Aaron found the Salty Chocolate Balls song.
No.
We would sing that all the time when we're playing Xbox.
Right now he's like, Nate, why are you saying that?
He probably is. Like we'd be playing, then you just hear him
My
start.
wife
off.
doesn't know anything about
I
that.
know. He just got married.
I know he
He's
did.
gonna get divorced now. His wife's like, you're a perv.
Like either one of us would start it off and be like,
God.
2 tablespoons of.
I would hope that
cinnamon."
there's more people in the chat.
Yeah,
while you
no,
guys are singing this song.
there
Just them
is.
two by
No.
themselves. Yeah.
No, it's usually me, him, Gabe, Josh.
Wow, you're calling out ministers and stuff in the chat. Bro.
This was before that time. This is before that time.
All bad. This is all bad.
This
And this
the-
is a
you know what?
cut.
We're just gonna end the podcast right here.
No, we're not. We still have dessert.
Oh,
What are you doing? This guy's lost it.
I'm the
Wow.
host of the show. I could do whatever I want.
Wow. So we have dessert.
We do have
I'll get
dessert.
some ice cream. I took it out, and then I'll serve you guys. And then we'll talk about dessert right now.
Yummy.
So,
Wait, we still need to hear your Sears stories, sir.
Sears.
We do.
Yeah. We have about 10 minutes on the clock, so go.
Sears stories. What are you talking about?
You stealing.
When I was the thief.
Yeah. Everybody in the audience is like waiting.
So no, I wasn't a bad person. Okay. So my brothers were bad people.
Oh, wow. You hear that?
So no, like for real, growing up in like high school and stuff, they weren't the best, people.
Right.
One of them, and I won't say who, but one of them would like selling weed, for example,
Where'd all that money go?
and got caught at high school with weed on them. Like this is the kind
Go
that's
by.
how they were. Both of them were their own little, whatever.
Well, I mean, jobs are only offering $4.
I know at that time.
At
So
that time, yeah.
425. Wow.
But I was always the good one. You know what I mean?
Sure.
They were smoking weed, all the stuff. They would go to parties. They were always, but I would tag along. I was the tag along guy. So Vincent's younger, Victor's older. I was the middle, but I would go with them, hang out with them, do stuff with them. But what was cool about their friends, both of their sets of friends they would hang out with, always high and everything else, was they knew that I would, all high school, nothing. I never smoked weed, never drank alcohol, anything. But they respected that, which to me was really cool. Like I would go to parties and
I think
stuff.
Victor would have beat him up. They would have like pressured you.
I would go to parties and stuff with them, and people would be like, "Hey, you want a drink?" And people would like hear people offer me drinks or weed and stuff, and they'd be like, "Oh no, he's cool, man. He's good." And I'd be like, "No, I'm good." Like, "No, he's good." Like they would kind of, which I thought it was kind of weird, but they would. I don't know if Victor was like this cool, such a cool guy that these other people would look out and be like,
Yeah, that's his
I'm
little
only
brother.
like a year or two younger than
Right.
Victor, so
That's
I
his
wasn't
little
this,
brother, man.
I
Leave him
wasn't
alone.
this 5-year-old kid though,
Yeah.
you know. But they'd be like, "No, he's cool." Like when they would like pass along the
Yeah.
joint or whatever, these people would intentionally be like, "No, he's
Or
cool."
acid.
Acid too, and they'd be like, they would intentionally be like, "No, he's cool." Like like they wouldn't make a big deal of it,
Right.
but because they knew I wouldn't do it,
Right.
which to me was kind of cool. Like, hey,
I'm just here for the fun.
I didn't like fall for like the peer pressure kind of stuff. I was just there. I don't even know. Thinking back, I don't even know why I didn't try it. Honestly, actually, I do know why. I was always scared.
Yeah.
Church-wise, I was always scared. Growing up in church, it's like, oh my God, I'm going to hell. Like, and it was always this fear in the back of my mind.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Even now, trying certain things, if I was somewhere like, oh, hey, this is a herbal thing, get your big muscles and stuff. I'm always so scared that I take it, I'm going to have a heart attack. Or
Right. Oh, yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
always
yeah.
I always think of these such a negative
Yeah.
things of stuff. So I never drank high school, never did weed. In high school, throughout high school, never did I do alcohol or weed or nothing. They all did. But I was just like oh no, he's cool.
I remember
like,
you
don't
being
even
like
ask
the
him.
lookout guy.
I was the lookout
You were
guy.
the lookout guy.
Lookout.
These
Okay.
guys would
Because
go and they would
anytime
tag.
something would happen, and he'd
They
be
would-
like, "What the heck you guys doing? Hurry
Yeah.
up, hurry up!"
Yeah.
Like it was like
My brothers and other people would go and tag huge pieces and murals and stuff. And I was the guy who was like, "Bro, hurry up." They're like, I was the lookout guy, which I would get just as in trouble as they would.
Yeah.
They would break into diesels and steal stereos.
Oh my gosh.
What
They would
the
do
heck?
all of this
Yes.
stuff. And I was always at first I was just the lookout. I was like like, hey, like, no, like I was like the logic. I was the overthinker.
Right.
Like, no, you can't do that. Cops come by here every X amount of minutes.
Dang, so he knew
X
it.
amount.
Yeah.
I
He knew the patterns.
everything. I
Dang.
did.
That's crazy.
If I want to do something at raw bank or something, I would get away with it because I know 2.5 minutes, 2 minutes 34 seconds
Right,
is when
right,
these
right.
cops.
Yeah.
I would do. it.
Dang.
But I was just like that,
Yeah.
that person who would be like, no, like always questioning them. And then it got to the point where it was like, you guys are stupid. Like, stop.
Yeah.
To the point where I would get angry that they were still doing this stuff. And to the point where me and my younger brother, Vincent, we fought. Like just at it
Like
because he
physical,
was
yeah.
so like, you don't get it, dude. Like, what are you doing? You're like doing stuff that you're going to get in prison, in jail. And if we would just, I remember we were at a house on Jayhawk in Modesto. That's the street behind Cost Less where you live over there.
Oh, okay.
I remember that house.
I remember his friends were there. They were all drinking and stuff. And he was being whatever. This was back. He's not like that now. Though.
Yeah.
This was ages
we
ago.
argued and stuff. And he wanted, I don't know why we argued, but he was going to do something stupid. And we just like went at it. In my mind, that's the first time we actually, or last time we actually like fought. We fought. Like we were just like,
Who won?
I don't remember, but we were just, I was like, I was so frustrated with always being like, nobody listened to me. But we actually fought. We actually,
Dude, that's crazy.
Like I was trying to get it in his head. Like, you need to stop, dude. Like,
Exactly how you're describing, like what you're doing right now, is exactly how you were.
yeah.
Yeah. It's just like, what are you guys
Yeah.
doing? You know?
Yeah.
What are you guys doing?
What are you doing, man? So I'm like you're such a, what do they call it? Like, you're such a,
Narc.
you're a narc.
You're such a square.
You're such
Square.
a square. That's it.
God.
Square. You're so narc. You're so boring. Like, and it's, and at the time, in high school, girls wanted them,
Mm-hmm.
Girls wanted those guys. Like, ooh, you do all this cool stuff.
Yeah.
Victor was like, king of the city or
Yeah,
whatever they
I
call
remember
it.
that, king of
For
the city.
tagging, he was Berserk, I think was his name.
Ooh.
Statute of limitations is all passed. But he was like Berserk. He would go and tag Berserk everywhere in Modesto every night. And I'm just like, man, like you got, like, it just get me so mad.
Yeah.
But he was like king of the city, you know, that, I don't know who titles that person, but he was tagging all over the place. They had girls, him and Finn, girls and everything. And I was just this.
You're like, I'm just trying to
Little
graduate,
kid,
man.
I'm just like, come on, guys. Throw a girl this way. No, but I don't think any of their friends even knew my name. It was always, oh no, this is Victor's brother. Oh, that's how I was known.
Victor's brother.
This is Victor's brother. What's my name? I don't know.
Yeah.
But I was Victor's brother or Vincent's brother. Growing up through high school, everything. That's who I was.
Dang.
Oh, that's Vincent's brother. That's Victor's brother. Oh, he's cool. That's Victor's brother. Oh, don't worry about him. That's Vincent's brother. That's my whole life. That's what I was. I was
The brother.
I was
The
the
brother.
brother. Nobody knew my name. You can ask him now. They're probably like, oh, that was your name. But I was the brother. Like, oh, it's Victor's brother. Victor's cool, so he's cool.
Was
Finn's
it
cool,
when you would go and hang out, like at things like that, were you, now they call it like the voice of reason, or was it just like, I just want to go hang out with you guys?
I just wanted to go hang out.
Yeah.
But even if you put me in that environment, I just want to hang out. But then I see people like they're doing stupid. I'm like, I'm not the guy. I'm like, oh, guys,
Hey,
what are you doing?
hey, put
Goes
that
over there.
down. What are you doing over there?
Put the knife away. No.
Put those cigarettes away. What are you gonna do? You're gonna die.
No, I kept my mouth shut, but I was just there and I wanted to be cool like them. They were both cool people. Like people liked them. They were
Yeah.
popular.
They were.
And I was just, Victor's brother. I didn't have no problem with that.
That's
I never
okay,
had a
Ernie.
problem. I never had a problem with that.
You are Ernie.
But you know what?
now.
Tell all those people your name. Tell those
Yes,
people
what is your name?
What is your name? Tell them.
Ernie.
Tell them.
I never had a problem with that at all. And I was fine with it. But I was always just like, God, you guys are so stupid.
Yeah.
And they're not that way now. Of course, the one's
Right.
pastor,
yeah.
minister, and one other one. Like they're like, you know, we grew out of all of that.
Yeah.
But at the time it was, you know, it was high school.
Yeah.
Well, those were stories with Ernie.
Story
time.
We didn't even talk about sex.
Oh my God.
But I said all that.
Hold on. Let me reset the camera.
We don't have
That
to
was
talk
30
about sex.
minutes of your story time.
Jeez. Going back, I went off on a tangent over here.
Yeah.
That's how much hurt I had in high school.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
I'm
Jesus,
kidding.
Ernie.
No. I kept that in all this time.
Emotional
No.
damage.
Emotional damage.
But now,
No,
but
but
now
Sears.
the world knows your name.
Sears.
You are.
Going back to about Sears.
Yes. Yours.
We shouldn't say Sears.
No.
Retailer.
Yeah. Hardware.
I'm
yeah.
all
Retail.
rested,
They're-
like,
I
you
know.
But they're all gone. That,
But no, it
maybe
was.
you're the reason why they shut down.
They went bankrupt.
So I
They're like,
worked
have
at
you
Sears.
seen this man?
I worked at Sears.
It's Victor's brother.
That's not funny.
That's not funny. That's horrible. Oh my
I
God.
thought we moved on from that. Like,
That was so awesome. Bro. Oh, man.
so I worked at Sears with Richard
Ernie,
and
I love you,
a
bro.
few other friends.
I know your name.
How long ago this was? I remember we were in the break room. We were in the break room watching O.J. Simpson driving down the freeway.
Oh, shoot.
That's how long this was. I don't even know if
Yeah.
you weren't even like you were nothing.
No,
You were
I was-
still
I
little
was-
swimmy
I wasn't
swirls
even-
or something.
He was still up in heaven.
still a
O.J.
thought.
Simpson was driving down the freeway in his Bronco. That's when we were still we were in the break room. I remember that. But we worked at Sears, and there was so much criminal activity.
You worked in the hardware department.
Hardware,
I remember
tools
I
and
worked
stuff.
like replenishment.
Yeah, you would
Yeah.
stock,
Yeah.
but there was so much criminal activity. There was people who, and I knew they would tell me what they're doing. They would order pool tables, full pool tables, order them, ship them to their friend's house or something. And once they got shipped, they would cancel like the order and stuff, but that was already there. So it was so much criminal activity. I'm going to mention a lot of criminal activity, but I'm not going to say exactly what I participated in.
Dang, I wonder why.
You know, people would, so there was a Sears credit card. For example, Richard had a Sears credit card. This is an example. Richard had a Sears credit card. He would have $1,000 limit. Yeah. He would go and buy $1,000 worth of stuff throughout Sears. They had electronics, TVs, tools, pool tables, sports equipment, clothes, everything. Richard would spend $1,000 on his credit card. A couple days later, he would come in and tell me, "Hey, Ernie, I want to make a payment on my credit card." Okay, cool. He'd give me his card. I'd swipe it. Okay, how much you want to pay? $1,000. Okay, cool. He'd give me cash. It would be like $100. And I'd be like, okay, cool. $1,000 payment. Cool, done. Thank you. His credit card was paid off. And only $50 or $100 went into the thing.
Holy crap.
Like, this was stuff that was going on throughout Sears, inside of Sears, you know?
So
I know
you
honestly,
were the credit card
you know what?
holder.
I honestly, I'll go ahead, finish.
No, go ahead.
No, I honestly think that the, I guess, I don't know how to pronounce it, but like the blueprint of in-store security changed like around that time because there was so much in-store. I remember there was a guy that used to follow our manager around. We used to have that lady manager, I forgot her name, but he was following her around everything. What do you need? What do you need? I remember he was a little dude. Just follow her around, right? New guy too. He wasn't even there that long. This is kind of when I was on the floor. I started working hardware, and he'd follow her around. Everyone kind of hated him because he was always following our manager around. Kind of, brown nose or whatever. To find out this dude was like literally ordering stuff, and I think they busted him. Yeah. They went to his house and found his garage just filled with air compressors, tool sets, everything that he was, I guess, he was pulling customers' credit card numbers and using their stuff.
Yeah, and the main guy that would tell me everything they're doing, he quit Sears before they caught him, and he was a teacher now in the Turlock School District. And I see him around once in a while. I still see him around once in a while. Like, hey, what's up? How you doing? Cool. We don't talk about that.
Right. Yeah.
That part of his life, not mine. But that was an example of stuff that happened. Another example was there was a lot of counterfeit money going around, like fake $20 bills. Mm-hmm. He would say, "Oh, people are coming in. They're going to make payments on their credit card with fake bills." Just, he would take the bills. "Oh, here's $100 in payments I want to pay towards my credit card." Okay, cool, $100. He wouldn't check, nothing. Cool, done, $100 pay. But it was fake money.
Yeah.
Dang. That was another thing. Like, he knew when people with fake money were coming in, so he would be like, "Okay, cool." And then it got to the point where loss prevention, that's
the security.
Yeah. Like, hey, they called in like 3 of us, and I went into this room.
They did that to me too.
They did, and they said, "Hey, these are what we see going on."
I remember that,
and my heart was just like, I knew I can put every person away in this whole company that was like stealing and doing all this stuff. That. And they said, and they actually told me, "We know it's this guy and this guy and this guy. Do you know anything about?" I was like, I have no idea. But they knew who they were. They knew exactly. We know what he's doing.
Dang.
We know what he's doing, and we know what he's doing. It was a different time.
It was, and I remember there was loss prevention. It was a guy and a girl at first, okay, but then they brought in some new dude from like Australia. Yeah. He literally reminded me of
That's
Guile.
How much theft there was.
I know what I'm saying. He looked like a dude. He looked like Guile from Street Fighter, like little. Australian Jews, like kind of Mohawk, and it was like they brought him specifically in to watch the employees, not so much people.
That's how bad it was.
Yeah,
That
that's
they had
how.
to bring in, like there was thousands and thousands.
What year was this?
Yeah, well, I don't know.
OJ, the Google OJ Simpson car chase. Like,
But I remember they took me in.
yeah.
They told me the same exact thing. So and so.
But it was never me. I was like, oh my god, like
They even said, we have a videotape on here. Now you need to tell us what's happening here, or we're gonna show you. And I just remember saying, I don't know. I don't know anything. I don't know what's going on. And they just ended up. Yeah. Well, if you do know something, make sure you come and let us know. You know. And I was like, all right, yeah, sure.
Sears.
And I think I quit.
They were my first credit card.
I have a really scary story that I remember there, but it's with you. Didn't the guy,
1994.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember someone died.
someone died in this guy's arms.
Ernie's arms?
It was like, no, don't die.
He's all, hold me closer, Ed. It's getting dark. Tell Tiny Tim I won't be home for Christmas.
No. So someone died. Someone died in Sears. It wasn't. So
We're not making fun of someone dying.
No.
It's just
So
that's-
Derek.
Okay,
Espino,
Derek.
in the lawn and garden. So another friend of ours, Derek. I brought him up a couple times. He's the original Flismo creator.
Yeah.
He was working in the lawn and garden section at Sears. A lot of us worked there.
Yeah, we all worked there.
Ricardo's wife.
Yep. Oh, that's how they met too.
Yeah, that's how they met. A guy had like a heart attack or something within the tool department, and Derek was there and saw him like die.
Oh, I thought he died in your arms.
No, he didn't die in my arms.
Story would.
A kid fell off of the top escalator
Oh my God, I remember
to the bottom
that.
floor.
Like face first.
Just like
Yep. Oh gosh.
Yeah, I was there for that.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of things changed. I felt like a lot of things changed, security wise, just prevention wise.
Everything
of that
changed
store.
globally because of
store.
Sears in Modesto. Death, people falling from the second story down to the and we were there for all of it.
I know.
It's like, oh, it's crazy. What are you looking at?
No, I'm just trying to see if there's anything on it, but there's really nothing before.
O.J. Simpson car chase.
Yeah, I know the O.J. Simpson car chase. I'm looking for Sears stuff. Like, I mean, you would think if a kid were to die in...
No, the kid didn't die. He fell though from the top floor, like off. There's this little weird how the escalators were. He kind of just fell.
Yep.
And then fired people were there and everything. But you're not gonna look. You're not gonna find anything.
And I was like, I need to clock out.
Yeah, that's crazy. But those were Sears days.
Yeah.
Not a criminal. I just knew a lot of them.
Yeah. Same.
Both criminals.
Why do I have a lot of tools, craftsmen still though?
Oh my
I don't
God.
know.
My first credit card got paid off pretty quick. Didn't it?
I did. First credit card. Sears. What I will credit with Sears is they got me into the computers. First credit card, and I bought like an $1,800 at the time. $1,800. I don't know why I remember that.
Making $4.25
$4.25 an hour.
Wow, you know what?
Plus commission.
That's a baller move.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Commission was another thing.
Commission was so I got my first credit card. I bought $1,800 computer, Pentium 2 or something, and that's what got me into like computers and all this stuff. So here I am now, 1995, 2005, 15, 30 years later.
Wow.
And I'm this just computer genius.
He is.
And no, I'm not.
He is.
But from Sears.
He is building a computer right now.
Sears credit card. Oh, I am. I have my case over there. I want to show that. It's so dope.
Okay.
Not right now. No, I'll show it next time. The case alone is dope. It's a wood. Think of this exact design, but on the front of the case with wood. Like this is. I painted this black. But
That's
the same
be
thing,
sick.
but like walnut. Actual wood on a computer case.
Yeah, it's making it.
Anyways.
Anyways, so we're gonna take a quick break. As we're taking this break, don't forget to like and subscribe to the new Hungry and Bored YouTube channel. We'll be back.
And we're back.
Yes.
And we're talking dessert.
Yeah.
So Nate is like all pissed because I took over. He's supposed to be like, and we're back. But so
It's all right. So we're here with Victor's brother and Rich.
so this is. I had cherries. I have a few cherry trees.
Woo.
My aunt and my niece picked the cherries. So I was like, they go bad quick. And I had this whole bucket. And I'm like, I got to do something. So life hack, put on a pair of gloves. It's not even a life hack. Do you follow any life hacks? Have you seen life hacks?
I've seen them. Yeah.
You don't do anything like with them?
Bro, I barely get up for work. So
I don't think I do.
No, I see a lot of them all the time. It's like, oh, if you have a flat tire and you're chewing gum, put the gum on the tire and it'll be like good to go. Like dumb stuff like that. That's not a real one. Don't do that because it's not going to work.
it might.
It's not.
You never know. What kind of gum is it?
But
Is it big
there
league
is
chew?
no life hack for pitting cherries, I guess. So I had to put gloves on and one cherry, take out the, squeeze it till like the pit goes off. All till
Really?
I had about 6 cups of cherries. That's a lot of cherries.
They gotta have something like on Amazon or something that like does some kind of like
I
cherry
have
picking
no
for
idea.
you.
So then I put sugar and stuff. So I made the filling for this, and then I used the same crumble top as I did for the apple one. You weren't here. That was a Mark episode.
Wow. And if you know, like apple pie is probably
the apple,
it's tied between these two right here.
the apple, it's the same topping as the apple. But I thought, okay, I'll do the cherry pie filling that I made from the cherries in the backyard. Do that, see how it would taste. I don't know. I was going to do cherry pie or cherry crumble thing. So, but Nathaniel said, oh, I like the crumble. So this is fresh cherries from my tree.
Did you just say Nathaniel?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Anyways, fresh cherries. Yeah.
It's making my mouth water.
My initial thought, a million times better than the chocolate crap you gave us last week.
Whoa. So my mom
Applaud.
came. So no. Okay. No.
Okay, go ahead.
The chocolate one was too much
I put
chocolate.
it on my counter after recorded. The next day, my mom came over. I was at work. She came. She always comes and looks at the dogs. Oh, and then she called me or messaged me and called me and said, "Hey, you have this pecan pie. It's so good." And I was like, "You could take it. Like, take it with you. I'm going to throw it away if you don't take it." She took it. She's like, "Really? It's so good. Oh my gosh." So, just because you two didn't like it doesn't mean it wasn't good. She loved it.
That's what I said though. I said there's people out there that will love this chocolate.
Yeah,
That's the people. One person.
It's a
Yes.
mother's love though.
No, I
She's
didn't-
like my poor son. No
Yeah, I know.
It
It could have. She could have seen that you only gave
No.
2 small pieces.
I told her, "Oh, I bought it." And she's like, "Oh, it's really good. Where'd you buy it? I want to buy it again."
No, he did not say that. She saw that there was only like a sliver
No.
in there, or a sliver
No.
taken out. She's like, you know what? I should help Ernie with this because
No, but she's like, "Oh,
maybe
I
he
noticed-"
invited a girl over.
No,
she didn't
she's
like
like-
it, and now she won't come back.
She's like, "I noticed you had this thing on the table. What is that?" I said, "Oh, it's a pecan chocolate thing. I tried. You can take it if you want." Really? Yeah, it's so good. I said, "Take it." So she took it. Yeah. Somebody knows flavor. Yeah. So yeah, that's what this is. Someone could take this with them too.
Dibs.
Go for it.
Oh, that's jacked up. You didn't even fight for it.
Well, I have a pie coming from
God.
Salinas right now. It's a berry pie from Salinas. Is it cherry a berry? It is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just making sure. You never see like
Berry pie usually is blueberries, blackberries, and raspberries.
So cherry is what?
Cherry's kind of like out in its own little.
yeah, because you never see cherries mixed with berries.
No, it's on its own. It's like it's by itself. It's like me, a little loner.
Vincent's brother.
A loner, but
Right off the bat, bro,
but
I'll tell you right now.
sweet.
Don't say sweet. That was 10 years ago, bro. It's good. It is good.
You think?
It's really good.
For making it homemade, your ingredients, making sure your ingredients are right,
This is like homemade, like
Yeah, it is.
cherries
Yeah.
off the tree.
Everything
Yeah.
by hand.
Mhm. You can feel the love that was put into this. That's what it is.
Can you feel the love tonight?
I do have a question. What is this called?
Ooh.
Is it a crumble? Did we figure
Cherry
that
crumble.
out? It's a crumble? Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
You should give your food names.
The
Like-
Crumblenator.
Never mind.
Yeah, scratch that.
That reminded me. So I don't know why in my head, the Santa Claus part 2, when the the Tooth Fairy was wanted new names. You don't watch that? Tooth Fairy wanted new names, and he was like the Molinator, and everyone voted no. Like and so I don't know why when you first said that. That's why I said the. Crumblenator. But anyways.
Never say that again.
That song, that movie is Christmas time, always playing it. It's the Santa Claus Part 1 and 2. Not 3. I don't care about 3 and all the other.
I have never seen you play that at all.
All the time.
I usually when I come over, it's Home Alone.
Home Alone, of course.
You have Home Alone.
Home
on.
Alone 2. And
Not the third one.
no, after 2, they don't exist.
Yeah.
And then, the Santa Claus 1 and 2.
I usually have Nightmare Before Christmas playing. Edward Scissorhands. That's a Christmas movie.
Mm-hmm.
Is it though?
It is.
Oh, Edward Scissorhands? I don't know.
No.
The end of the movie
You
takes
can
place
argue
more.
about Die Hard, but I can see that. But Edward Scissorhands, come on, bro, that doesn't even come up in a conversation.
He's creating a nice sculpture during Christmas time.
It
It's
doesn't
got
count.
that Christmas feeling to it.
Die Hard. That's all.
Actually, who was it? One of the actors from Die Hard said Die Hard is not a Christmas movie. So it's not a Christmas movie. So you've lost your argument.
I didn't say which side of the argument I was on. I just said
That's the point. We didn't.
We just said.
no. I said that's where the argument is. Die Hard's a Christmas movie, but I've never heard the argument of your movie is a Christmas movie. It could be. I don't know. So, what say you?
Very good. Sweet, savory. The cherries and the crumble on top. Very good mix. Honestly, I would give it about an 8 out of 10. I would definitely want you to make it again.
It's perfect. Where the amount of cherries that are in here, crumble on top, everything's still very balanced, very good. Nothing's over sweet, overpowering anything. The crumble hits your mouth, you taste that. Cherries hit your mouth, taste that. Mix it in with a little bit of vanilla ice cream, bro.
Very good.
Cherry pie, homemade cherry pie. It's not easy to make. I know there's a lot of people. Oh, I make cherry pie all the time. Look at me, kitty, it's my papa. No, kitty, it's my papa. I'm gonna give this one a 8.8.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah,
8.8.
it was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Not over sweet, just homemade. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Very good.
Yep.
You can take it with you.
Thank you.
Just bring the pan back.
Oh gosh.
So it's a crumble, not a pie.
It's a crumble.
Oh, okay.
I asked you pie or crumble. You said crumble.
I did say crumble.
Because I did make the pie crust. But he said, go crumble. I said, okay. So, crumble it is.
Mm-hmm.
What is your favorite type of pie?
Chicken pot pie. Does that count? Does that
I gotta add that. I'm gonna add that clip in here somewhere.
that don't count?
Sure. Yeah, it's a pie. Chicken pot pie.
Peach.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Peach.
I love
basic.
peaches.
Yeah,
Peaches
peaches
are
are
like
good.
my favorite. My favorite fruit.
Peaches are good.
Peach pie, peach cobbler, peach is peach. Everything is peach. Peach rings.
Peach rings or peach ring candies.
Peach
Pretty
is
good.
just the best.
Mm-hmm.
I love peaches. Peaches. Don't you know the song? Peaches.
Well,
Go ahead.
I was waiting for somebody to
I'm
sing it.
eating.
He knows.
I was waiting for somebody to sing it.
He knows the song.
I'm eating.
But yeah, peaches.
Peaches are good. Apple pie.
Apple.
Apple pie. Vanilla ice cream. Put that together. Growing up, could not stand apple pie though. I hear that your taste buds change every 7 years. I don't know if that's true or not.
Every 7.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That would mean mine's changing tomorrow.
But as I got older, it's just something about apple pie hit me.
Interesting.
Yeah. Apple pie is apple pie.
Freaking Ernie. I would say any type of berry pie.
I love berries.
Berries,
pie.
strawberries.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's a strawberry.
You pumpkin pie fan?
I like pumpkin.
I love
I like pumpkin. I make pumpkin bars.
I made a pumpkin fluff one time. You take like graham crackers and just scoop the pumpkin fluff with a graham cracker and eat it.
Nice.
Super good.
Super good.
So that was dessert.
It was
And this
good.
is where we transition to the board game.
Ooh, board game. Ooh.
Board. Oh, it's BOA.
Yeah, that board. There you go.
Yeah,
I thought it was like, oh,
All right.
it was a board.
So Ernie, tell us about this board game.
This board game brought to you by Amazon.com. Just kidding, it's not brought to you.
Shipped and delivered by
Teeter
Amazon.
Tower.
Can I put this right here?
Yeah, Teeter Tower. So this is, I don't want to say it's like Jenga because it's not, but it is. Just in the sense that you are,
Building.
yeah, there's like a thing, you know.
Tower.
Yes.
Tower. Yeah, but you're building the tower. Jenga's tower's already built. So this is you're building a tower.
Okay.
I played it a few times. Very good. Very fun. Very, like, you get kind of like anxious.
Anxiety,
Like,
okay.
oh my gosh. Like, you know. So, yeah, it's a good game, though. The premise is to build a tower high in the sky. And that's it. That's pretty much it. You're building a tower up. Guess we can get more into specifics. It's very fun. If you want to borrow it, let me know. Keep it. I don't care. Everybody keeps all the stuff I let them borrow.
Yes.
Never get it back.
Never.
You have games for mine, of course.
Yep. All the time.
Okay. So you could increase the difficulty. There's these special cards with the black dots. So as you build up, this has to line up with the bottom card. If they don't have the black dots, you line them up this way, just straight all the way. But these make it a little more challenging where you have to like start angling this one to build it up.
Okay.
The point is to build up the tower. It just depends on the difficulty that you want to do, that you can add a number of those cards that make it a little bit more difficult. The point is to get it to the top, and that's the top. That card is the top. So what you're going to do, and I'll be the first one just to show this real quick.
We may want to kind of clear that space.
Yeah, right here. It's clear. This is the bottom.
Oh yeah, no, that works.
That's the base. And the top is this card. That's the card that you have to put on the top with this on top of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw 4 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to get the card here. this goes right, like right there. So I have a 1, a 3, a 6, and a 3. So I can put the 1 on the 1. I could put the 6 on the 6. If I had a blue one, I could put that anywhere within the blue. Mm-hmm. Or if I had a blue 6, for example, I can put that like halfway in and halfway out.
Got it. Okay.
I have a 6, which is right in the center. I could put it anywhere here. So I'll put the 6, the 1, and that's all I have.
So basically, what we're doing, we're building a foundation under each one. Okay.
Oh my god.
So let's say you're next. Oh, you know what? The first person to go first is when was the last elevator you rode? How long ago was it?
Oh, maybe 2 weeks ago.
Where were you in 2 weeks ago riding an elevator?
I took my son for his post-op in Oakland Children's Hospital.
How did
What
all
about
that
you?
go? Yesterday.
Yesterday you rode an elevator? Where?
Sacramento.
What were you doing? in
Why is it?
Sacramento?
What does that matter?
Doko. I was in Doko. It was the parking garage elevator.
Oh. That's just a random question I saw them ask. And they're like, that's how you choose who goes first.
I know, but did they go in so much detail? Like, where were you at?
What the heck? I was like,
At 5:59 p.m.
it's
at
not
Doko
common.
in Sacramento.
It's not common to write elevators now. Really? Like,
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
So I was more curious, like, where the heck are you? Anyways, I rode one
garage.
like 2 weeks ago because
Okay.
I bought these shoes. Because my dog chewed up my last.
Doc Martens.
Doc Martens?
Doc
Okay.
Martens.
I left
Got
my
the
dogs.
docs?
I left my docs in my living room, and this little dog, Leonard, somewhere around here.
Yeah.
I came home from work, and the whole front was chewed off.
Wow.
I was like, "Oh my god!" It was like
Was he mad at you?
$160.
Was he angry at you?
And he just, I come home, he has his mouth. He's like, "I'm like the coolest dog. Like, what's up?" And I was just like, "Oh." So I went to the mall. Journeys up the elevator.
Ernie, elevator or escalator?
What's it? Wait, no. No, the one where you go like.
That's
That's
escalator.
an escalator.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh my god.
Escalator. Come on, all you don't knew what I was talking about. Escalator. What's the word escalator?
Is that the question?
That's
Escalator?
the question. Escalator.
Oh, geez.
Oh,
Actually, I
it's
don't
been
know.
longer than a month.
Yeah.
What did I write?
Eels and escalators.
Oh, it says elevator.
Oh, elevator.
So elevator. Dang, I haven't run an elevator in forever.
Yeah.
Anyways, I went first. Anyways, just to show you. So,
Anyways,
Okay.
Ernie
anyways,
leaves
so
all
you'll be
his
second.
stuff in his living room.
So you get the
to
next.
die.
So then I get the next card.
Yeah. So I put this back in.
Okay. So can everybody kind of see that?
Yeah. So you get
little
4
bit?
of these.
So
And you
Yeah.
roll
so-
them.
A little bit. It's fine.
So everywhere I guess the numbers are at. If I roll those numbers, I put them in there, right?
Yeah. So you get 4 dice.
First, you got to put
Oh, I
that.
gotta put this on. So
But
you
it has
got
the-
this-
I think you flipped it. Hold on.
It has the black
There's-
dots
it's
on
gotta
it.
be this side. This side. That's
Okay.
it.
All right.
No, you don't have to put that on yet. You can get 4 because you can turn this however you want to. Say you get a 5, you or in a 5,
Okay, I see
you'd
what
be
you're
like, oh, I want it this.
Yeah,
way.
I want that
So
way.
got
Okay.
it. So get 4 dice and roll them. 4.
Shut up.
Okay. So you have a
So-
3, 2, 3, and 4.
3, 3, 2, 4.
3, 2. So you can put that. You can orient. It's just got to be square.
Okay, so I have 3. Oh, geez. Well, yeah. Put it this way. So I'm looking at the numbers.
And you can put 2 at one time. Yeah. So because if you put a 3 here, it might go bloop and fall where the game's over.
So
and we're all working together. by the
Yeah.
way.
So because it is blue, I can put it.
You can put
half
that,
in on the 3 and half
or
out.
just in the blue by
Or just
itself.
in
Just
the blue.
center it if
Okay.
you want.
All right. So I'm gonna do.
Any blues. You don't have to have the right number.
Okay.
Any blues.
So
you
I'm
can
gonna do
put.
this.
It just when you put that, it could fall and we'd be done.
Okay. Okay.
So you could put a like.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So let me try this.
You could do it at the same time.
Yeah. There you go.
Gosh.
And you
Crap.
could put blues anywhere in there to
This
create
is
a base.
4.
Oh god. If he ends the game right now,
Dude, I feel like I'm going to end the game.
okay, there you go.
Woo.
Oh
it's
my
like the second
my
turn.
God.
So you get 4.
Six, 4, 6, 1. Oh, heck. Okay.
So, but it does have to be square. So you can look. Okay, you have a good base on the 6, actually. This is where you need an up camera right here. Gosh,
Yeah.
dang it. Too bad we don't have a videographer or photographer guy here.
I know. That would be great
Yeah,
if
it
you
would-
did.
Wow. I mean, I guess that's too much to ask.
Do I got to put every single die on
No,
there?
you don't.
Oh, okay.
Wow. See? So that's
Oh, jeez. This is, I don't know.
So when does
I don't
this
have
go
a.
on? Like at
that's
the,
the top.
that's
You have
the
to put
very,
that on
very
the
So how do you know when you reach the top? Every single card?
We won't make the top, so we don't care. See? So then this has to be oriented where it's
okay, because there's
square.
I know you can't see it, but there's black dotted lines
Yeah.
that are going the opposite of the
1,
square.
1, 4, 6. So let's get the 4. The 1 and the 1. It's gonna be too much weight on this side. But you gotta have the 1. Can I put these two here? We're working together, by the way.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
yeah.
I'm
You think
watching
think
you.
I
got
could
it,
put
you
these
got it.
two here?
You got it. Go ahead.
Oh, no. It's a little too heavy. A little
So, but
too heavy.
you're gonna balance a 4, and that's it on the next one. Like,
Oh, so now it's on me?
So now
So,
you would have to
but-
figure out how to
Yeah,
balance on
right.
that one.
so should I put this 1 here?
Yeah, put that one there.
No.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That's
That's
worse.
tough, man.
Oh gosh.
That's your, yeah, that's the next one. We're not going to win this one, but it's a good, quick game. It's like I said, it's like I didn't say it yet, but I will say it now. It's a quick game.
It's on here.
How you need a 5. Do you have a 5? Okay, put.
Oh, Rich.
Game
messed it up.
Okay. So that is Teeter Tower.
That was fun.
It's cool.
That was pretty cool. Yeah.
Why am I sweating?
I know.
Oh my god.
So
It is a little
Teeter
hot in
Tower,
here.
That's the game. That's the game.
Good game.
Episode 14.
Very good.
It's cool. I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
You can make it easy by taking out the ones with where you have to rotate the card,
Black lines and everything
Yeah.
like that.
but black lines matter. So
Oh, my God.
They do.
They do.
They do
They
because
do.
they help balance.
The card.
Yes.
Yeah.
there
They
you go.
bring
They-
balance. They bring
they-
balance.
There you go.
Yes. They help you get creative with the game.
Check it out.
Teeter
Good game.
Teeter
Tower.
Tower.
link will probably be in
Let
the
me know if
description.
we could play it game night. Which I'm planning a game night. Actually, I'm trying to plan a game
Ooh.
night.
Really?
Like people just.
So for those of you who are watching this episode, if you would like to attend the game night,
Let me know.
write in the comments. I would like to go to Victor's brother's game night.
No. For
And what game you would like
Yeah.
to play?
Yeah, what game you would like to play? Whether it's from a past Hungry and Bored episode or
This guy's
something
got all kinds of games.
we have not talked about yet. Yeah,
There you go.
Good game.
and that is it
That was fun.
for this.
I had fun this time. Not like I
Hungry-
didn't have it any other time, but I'm just saying.
I have a great time. All,
I know.
all four
Every-
episodes that I've
every
been here.
episode.
Oh man, I've had
I
a
just realized I just said,
fantastic
that was
time.
fun. I had fun this time.
Man. Yeah.
Has it been 4 episodes?
I've enjoyed it.
It
Nate.
has been 4
Yeah.
episodes.
Yeah, 4
Wow.
episodes.
Yeah.
14 weeks in a row.
If you would like to be on the next episode in place of Richard, let me know.
Put a
Don't let
2.
them know.
Put a number 2 down in the comments if you would like to be on Hungry and Bored. And we will reach out to you and have you fill out our questionnaire to see if you're a good fit for Hungry and
That's already
Bored.
too much. They're not gonna do that.
No, that's already. I already lost. Yeah. Okay, good.
They heard about our aliens and they like shut it off after that.
Yeah,
Like,
pretty much, yeah.
All right.
It's all right. So, this is Hungry and Bored. Thank you all for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the new Hungry and Bored YouTube channel. I'm your host, Nate Aguirre.
Ernie, don't forget, tell the people you love them. Family, friends, whoever. They could be gone
Yes,
True story.
very true.
Yeah.
tomorrow, today.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
True story.
Yep.
Dude,
I don't know
this
why.
is such a low point to end the
No, I'm
freaking
just
podcast.
saying,
No, it
If
is.
you
No, that's
need
not
to-
a low point. It's good. Like
It
you
is.
Need,
You need
like tell
to.
your family,
Yeah.
tell your friends.
You know what? Tell them.
Tell them.
Tell
Yeah.
them.
You might not have another opportunity.
Exactly.
And this is. Did you say already?
No,
Okay, go.
Richard.
And this is Hungry and Bored.
B-O-A-R-D.
Drop that beat, homie. He's got a great heart. He really does.
Dude, what the heck? This guy just. Come on. I didn't see you dance.
I did.
Did he dance?